It's stupid that builds with more parts give smaller results. Like the Ewing 2016 set, it has more pieces than some recent builds which are smaller than the aforementioned Ewing. And then he actually went on to say it's better to have a larger LEGO set than a smaller one with more detail. And believe it or not, this is actually a pretty heated debate in the community right now. People are actually questioning if more detail and more intricate builds is better for these new sets since it hinders their size. And you pretty much just described it perfectly. Yeah, a lot of the older sets, specifically sets from about 10 years ago, released within 2014 to 2020, those sets often had the same number of piece counts as sets releasing today, but they're a lot bigger, while as the sets today are often smaller, but they're way more intricate and the builds are way more accurate and way more heavily designed and more structurally sound. And this is very much a subjective thing. It kind of just comes down to what you prefer, a more heavily designed and detailed set or a larger and more fun set. And honestly, I personally go back and forth between which one I prefer, because on one side, I really do appreciate the level of detail on the modern sets because they just look incredible. But on the other side, I miss when sets were bigger. Specific examples like the TIE Fighters and the X-Wings. I missed when the TIE Fighters were like $70 sets that were pretty big starships, not some crappy disproportional ones that are just so lame in comparison to the old ones. But then on the other hand, you have a set like the 2024 Star Destroyer, which I personally think is the best play-scale Star Destroyer LEGO has made. I don't care that it's smaller than the 2014 Star Destroyer because it looks so good. It's a beautiful model. And I can also say this about sets like the Ghost and Phantom 2 from 2023 compared to the original Ghost from 2014. And actually, even despite it being overpriced, the newest MTT compared to the 2014 MTT and even the 2007 MTT. So again, it really just comes down to which side of the fence you stand on. And obviously, if LEGO designed sets as intricately as they are today and made them larger, they would be super expensive. So the way to make them larger without the price going up would literally be to kind of take a step backwards in the design level of these sets and go back to a less detailed but larger design style like they used in the mid 2010s, which I think most people prefer.